It's a nice Friday afternoon, and today I'm going to do the cigar flavor notes of this Knuckle sandwich, Connecticut. Let's see how it goes. This is a Knuckle sandwich, Connecticut. As you can see, it has two very nice bands, golden color, so it's pretty cool cigar. The cigar is the result of a collaboration between Fieri and Erick Espinosa from Espinosa Cigars, and the cigar is manufactured in AJ Fernandez factory in Nicaragua. So let's smoke it and let's see how it tastes. I'm in the first third of this Knuckle sandwich, Connecticut, and you can see that the burn is pretty even. The ashes hold. The flavor is delicious. This cigar has the wow factor from the first puff, and then a great flavor. So I'll continue in the first third. You can see that beautiful boat going by in the distance. It's a very quiet afternoon. Even though it's Friday, it seems that people is still not ready to party. So everything is very calm right now, but the weather is nice, it's sunny, and it's a nice afternoon, especially for a cigar. I'm halfway through the first third of this Knuckle sandwich, Connecticut. And you can see that the ashes continue to hold, the burn remains perfectly even. The flavor is really, really good, very pleasant. And I'm going to give more details soon. But for the time being, it's a great experience, beautiful afternoon, so I'm having a great time. I'll continue in the first third. I'm at the end of the first third of this Knuckle sandwich, Connecticut. And you can see that the ashes hold all through the first third. I have over an inch of ashes holding. You can see that the burn is pretty even. And the flavor is great. It's like most AJ Fernandez cigars, if not all, they all have amazing flavors, and this one is no exception. So I'm enjoying it. I'm going to ash it and continue on the second third, and let's see how it goes. I'm halfway through the second third of this Knuckle sandwich, Connecticut. You can see that the ashes continue to hold, the burn continues to be perfectly even. The flavor continues to be delicious, although it became a little milder in the second third, which is normal. Usually the first and the last third are the strongest ones. So I will continue until I finish. I put a mark at the end of the second third. You can see it below the band. So I will finish the second third, and then I'll do the flavor notes. Nothing is really going on at the beach today. It is just very quiet. However, you can see that the color of the water is turquoise, and we have very clear skies, so it's a really beautiful afternoon. Just very peaceful, very quiet, and great to enjoy a cigar. I'm at the end of the second third of this Knuckle sandwich, Connecticut. And you can see that the burn is approaching the line that marks the end of the second third. You can see that the ashes hold perfectly. I'm again holding about an inch of ashes. And I am going to remove the band now, and I'll do the flavor notes now. And then I'll continue with the second third. The flavor started becoming stronger again, and it has that delicious, fancy graham cracker notes that are somewhat typical of AJ Fernandez cigars. So it's definitely a great cigar, and I'm enjoying it. So let's continue. So the name of the cigar is the Espinosa Knuckle Sandwich, Connecticut. The brand is Espinosa. The shape is Toro. The size is 6 inches, 54 ring gauge. The occasion is Friday evening. The cost of the cigar is $14, give or take, so a little pricier than most other Nicaraguan Connecticuts. The manufacturer is AJ Fernandez. The manufacturer location is Nicaragua. The wrapper origin is Ecuador, Connecticut. The wrapper type color is Colorado Claro. The binder origin is Nicaragua, and the filler origin is Nicaragua. In terms of the flavor meter, the body, the flavor, and the strength of the cigar are mild. It does have a lot of flavor. In terms of the flavor wheel, the cigar upon lighting it has a lot of woody and creamy, very pleasant. It also has plenty of nutty. It has the floral note that is somewhat known for AJ Fernandez cigars. It is somewhat sweet. It is earthy. It has a lot of spice, especially in the retrohale. And it has herbal. And those were all the flavor notes that I was able to get. In terms of the ratings, for the appearance, I will give it a 10. As you saw, it has those two beautiful bands. Then construction is also a 10. You saw that the ash is cold, the burn is perfect, the draw is perfect, very even, very good. The flavor, I will give it over 90 because it's really a great flavor. The flavor also has hints of vanilla and the fancy graham cracker note. In terms of the value for the money, I will give it between 8 and 9 because it's a little pricier than other Nicaraguan cigars. And the overall rating, I will give it a 9. So it's definitely a great cigar. So I'm in the last third of this Espinosa Knuckle Sandwich, Connecticut. And obviously I just ashed it, so you don't see a lot of ashes, but you can see that the burn remains pretty even. And the flavor became a lot more concentrated, and it has a lot of those fancy graham cracker notes that are common in other AJ Fernandez cigars, so it's delicious. So I will continue to smoke it, and let's see how the last. Look at that beautiful jet going by in the distance, enjoying the color of the water, turquoise water, and enjoying this very nice Friday afternoon. One of the little boats or yachts that show this afternoon, again, it's a very chill, very relaxing afternoon. Great to have a very nice cigar like this one. I continue in the last third of this Knuckle Sandwich, Connecticut. You can see that it's holding again like over half an inch of ashes. The burn remains pretty even. The flavor continues to be very strong and delicious. So I will continue until the end and let you know how it goes. I have less than an inch left on this Knuckle Sandwich, Connecticut, and I'm about to throw it away. You can see that it is holding the entire last third of ashes, over an inch again. The flavor remained delicious until the end. The burn remained perfectly even, so it's an incredibly high quality cigar and a very delicious one. Total smoking time was 1 hour and 13 minutes, which for a Toro is very reasonable, and I really recommend it.